He's basically trying to say, I don't think it's good that they're turning him into a different race other than white, and that, oh wow, they're making fun of black people or darker skinned people for all being hoodlums, blah 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 blah, the same song and dance as always. Like, dude, it's a fucking joke. I don't really see anybody up in arms over it with any, you know, with two brain cells to rub together, but like, come on, man.
It feels racist. I can't damn.
What did I just say? What did I just say? What is going on, everybody? It is Kmplxity with a lasting opinion, bringing you a video titled I Do Not Like Hood Mr. Beast by Eden Riley. Now, you might be able to see that this person, just based off of how they look, is a little bit leaning towards the blue-haired people. So let's go ahead and figure out what their reason for not liking Hood Mr. Beast is
today, because I am scared of Hood Mr. Beast. I don't like what I'm seeing. I don't want him to get me. I've also been trying to film in new places for fun. I'm kind of like Mr. Beast in that way. I'm always doing challenge type videos and pushing.
No.
The bar. You think Jimmy could come up with some shit like this? I don't think so. Okay, so Mr. Beast is at it again. Mr. Beast is out of control. He needs to be stopped. Someone cage the beast. Put him in the zoo. I doubt I even need to introduce who Mr. Beast is, because this is usually the part of the video where I do that. I mean, he's one of the most popular content creators on the internet in the world. Like, every country with internet has got a bunch of Mr. Beast fans. And that's in part because Mr. Beast is the kind of content creator to literally try anything that might work. If there's a chance of it potentially.
It's because of innovation, and it's also because he broke through just being a YouTuber. He turned his name into a company. Like, that's the reason why. It's not about trying anything that might work. I mean, he's had a number of failures, I can imagine, behind the scenes, but it's because the dude continues to innovate and he doesn't allow himself to be audience captured or, you know, put in a bubble or anything like that. He's constantly looking for the next big thing.
Potentially turning a profit, Mr. Beast is going to give it a shot. Trapping himself in a cave, trapping himself in the pyramid, climbing around on a pyramid that you're not allowed to climb around on.
Yeah, he has the money and he has the ability to keep upping the ante. It's not about trying something that's going to make him money. Otherwise, people would be trying this stuff too. And believe me, there are people who have.
Including things that definitely don't work, like his stupid Beast Games Amazon show. It's like Squid Games, but Mr. Beast is there.
Yeah, numbers would tell you that you're lying. The numbers are good. The money he's making is good. Like, it's definitely working.
He's the squid. I don't know. I haven't seen the show. I feel like as far
there's a lot of dry comedy in this. I can already tell. But it's kind of like it's like, on one hand, do you want to take the video seriously? Then the dry comedy and all that kind of flops it around, because it's like, I haven't seen it. So it's like, so then you wouldn't even know. Do you even know how many views it got like the first time it premiered? Like, come on.
As far as content creators are concerned, it's pretty common knowledge that Mr. Beast is among the kind of content creator that's willing to do anything for views and engagement.
Okay, Jim.
Bro, this is starting to sound like mad jealousy.
Yes, sir.
Help me.
Oh, whoa, is that an entrance?
Yes.
I cannot believe I'm entering the Sphinx. Can I bury this gold swarm?
Perfect.
This is worth $10,000.
Really? This is for the future.
Yo.
And I guess the internet conspiracy theories are right, because the Sphinx definitely has gold in it now, thanks to the rarest swarm in the entire world.
A fiend for analytics and revenue. And while this has always been the case, I feel like
anyone on YouTube wants analytics and revenue and wants their videos to do well. Like, that's the whole reason people do YouTube in the first place, is so that they are, you know, they get that little spotlight, they get that time. I mean, hell, we do it too. I mean, do we really care about, you know, the money that comes in? Not a whole lot. I mean, maybe once it starts hitting double digits, we'll be caring a bit more. But at the end of the day, people who do YouTube in some way, shape, or form, they want an audience. Like, that's just the basic. Everybody does it. Especially with this person having almost 270,000. Let's not pretend like this, you're not uploading to continue to get that sweet mod and you know, that monetization.
Mr. Beast has increasingly pandered to an even younger and even more online Gen Alpha, especially with his TikTok content. Mr. Beast has jumped on pretty much every TikTok trend he possibly can.
Yearned for the mind, so I bought out the theater.
Yeah, his audience is kids. We all know that, but at the same time, he's jumping on these trends because relevancy does equal money. Plus, he's a massive freaking star. You wouldn't be saying this about like The Rock and being like, oh my God, The Rock, he does anything for views and for money. I mean, look at all of the Save a Wish things he's done. Same as John Cena. Oh, they're just terrible human beings because they're in movies and they do Make-A-Wish and, you know, they lend their name to so many different things. Oh, they're just trend followers. Like, seriously.
He keeps ruining jokes on the internet by making them really fucking lame and introducing them to his audience who are very young and then say the joke too much. Even if the joke is
Are you really one to be complaining about shitty jokes?
funny to begin with.
Chicken jockey!
And MrBeast himself acknowledges that he kills trends and memes online.
Or he sees the hate he receives and monetizes it. Jesus Christ. Some people are so stupid. I don't understand how they become famous.
He's rubbing our faces in it, this stupid fucking asshole. He's wiping his tears with $100 bills.
Now, again, this seems incredibly not disingenuous, but this seems incredibly dry dry comedy, like non-serious. But at the same time, it's like, if you're going to make a video and put it out there and offer criticisms along with what is very obviously like dry humor, it's kind of one of those things where it's like you're positioning yourself to be able to put fall back on it was just a joke. I was just throwing it out there. Like, it's not like, come on. Especially when your comment section is full of fucking morons all talking about how bad MrBeast is.
Sorry, that's MrBeast, not Hood MrBeast. It's different. And on the topic of MrBeast's fans, the Hood MrBeast trend actually started among MrBeast's fans on TikTok. The Hood trend isn't even unique to MrBeast. They did it to Donald Trump and just made him look like Tekashi 6ix9ine. Hood president. Oh my God, dude, he looks crazy. Who is that? Is this Hood or is this just how like people from Florida dress? Here's a Sabrina Carpenter one. I don't know. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this does.
Yeah, no, I'm okay. I'm in agreement with you there. It's not just Sabrina Carpenter in different outfits.
Half of these just look like her. These could be real pictures. I don't like that. And that last one just looked like her fused with Ice Spice, and that does, the implications of that are weird. Is this Hood? Like, race swapping fictional characters or like fan casting characters as black actors is one thing, but this is not that, and it's worse. I don't know, maybe I can't necessarily speak on it, but it doesn't feel like this is like representation so much as it is jokifying black culture. Kind of weird.
Yes, you figured it out, Einstein. It's a joke. It's meant to be funny. It's like, this is what he would look like if he was a little bit more gangsta and a whole lot more black. Like, yes, it's a fucking joke. Leave it to somebody who doesn't have any good jokes to not be able to recognize a funny one.
Weird to do that. And of course, a lot of these edits are also AI, which has its own set of serious ethical questions behind it, but
No, it does not.
Also makes it look like butt and poop. Way more importantly, it looks like poop and butt. But as you can see from the comments on this post of MrBeast's, it's a really good video, Beast's fans were practically begging him to at least acknowledge the edits that had been pretty viral on TikTok. Jimmy Beast, you gotta look at this.
Okay, his fans saw something funny online and they want him to do something with it the same way he did with Skitsy, the fake MrBeast. So what? I mean, we even did an interview with Skitsy, so like,
what does this even mean, dude? He's just, what, he was buying a soda? He wasn't even buying a soda, he was facing the wrong way. He was putting his hood on at the soda, in front of the soda. I don't know why he was doing it.
it's in front of the, okay. I'm not getting one guide by this person. It's just that, like, come on, man. There has to be more to your like comedy shtick other than just, I don't know. What is this? Oh my God. How, what, who, what, where, when, how, why?
The soda, he was facing the wrong way. He was putting his hood on at the soda, in front of the soda. I don't know why he was doing that.
It's just pouring with jealousy, like with why won't people make edits of me? Why won't people beg me to do something cool? Why won't people, you know, like, God, come on.
What is this? What does this do? I just don't get it. Like, does Hood Mr. Beast do anything? Does he have, like, power? It's just if Mr. Beast had a different haircut and clothes, and that makes him Hood. I don't know if all of these are AI, but they all look bad. They make him look, like, weirdly Puerto Rican, or, like...
What's wrong with Puerto Ricans?
Mix. Is this sexy? Does this turn people on? I'm not judging, I just want to understand. Do people fap to Hood Mr. Beast? We say goon too much these days. I think I'm trying to bring back fat. It feels like they're beast washing a little bit. They're giving him like stereotypical characteristics and calling that Hood. I don't know, maybe I'm old. I just don't think it's a good thing to do. It definitely...
Oh my God. The virtue signaling is fucking annoying. He's basically trying to say, I don't think it's good that they're turning him into a different race other than white, and that, oh, wow, they're making fun of black people or darker skinned people for all being hoodlums, blah, 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 blah. The same song and dance as always. Like, dude, it's a fucking joke. I don't really see anybody up in arms over it with any, you know, with two brain cells to rub together. But like, come on, man.
Feels racist. I can't dance.
What did I just say? What did I just say?
It's around that. And I think it's also really weird that Mr. Beast played into the trend too. Like commodifying the aesthetics of a culture that's come organically from black experience in America. You're really just doing cosplay at that point. It's super fucking cringe to me. It's really corny.
Oh yeah, and you know what's not cringe? Laying down underneath your desk pretending to give a damn about some faux pas racism on the internet in an effort to make money. That's not cringe. That's not lame. Like, seriously.
Nasty. But, you know, despite that, apparently Hood Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast's most popular TikTok of all time. His bio on TikTok even says, call me Mr. Lean now. Mr. Lean? I'm gonna throw up. At what point are we just doing caricature? And how racist are we gonna go with it? Does Hood...
It's not racist and it's not a caricature, okay? First and foremost, a caricature is when you take the stereotypical aspects of a culture or a person and you blow them up. I forget what the actual word is, but you emphasize those things. So like most of the time with a caricature, you'll have, like, even Disney did this back in the day, where they would have black characters with really big heads, small bodies, massive lips. That is a caricature. You're emphasizing those already stereotypical characteristics. And it's also not racist because he didn't do it in blackface or anything. People were just wanting him to recreate the poses made by an AI system. So are you gonna tell me now AI is racist? Like, dude, come on.
Mr. Beast like fried chicken? No, you don't understand. It doesn't count because he's a white guy. You can do anything.
I'm not doing the Hood Mr. Beast trend. Stop asking.
It's people like you who make it about race that are the racists. This dude, like, seriously, people do not care. People do not find this to be racist. It's comical. Anyone who does find this to be racist needs to have a legitimate reason other than my fifis and I don't like it.
I don't get it. All he did was get a haircut.
This absolute fucking swamp monster of a human being with two windows on their face and a goddamn doorbell in their nose is going to try and tell you to be offended by somebody making a joke. Listen, if this grotesque, disgusting shamble of a fucking vanilla swirl here is going to turn around and call this racist, then why don't we just start going and labeling everything racist as we already are? There's no reason. Could we call you appropriating feminine culture? Because it's, I would assume you're trans. So should we just say, oh, you're appropriating, female characteristics? If you do, you're appropriating this. Like, come on, it's stupid. Let the man live his best life. You're just jealous of the fact that you aren't where he is.
Cut.
And let's be realistic. I'm pretty sure you have this constantly running through your head of, if I was in his position, I'd make the world so much better.
Okay, he's got a little designer on, I guess, and he's got money on him. It's funny that Mr. Beast's actual take on Hood Mr. Beast is probably the lamest of an already lame trend. Dyeing your goatee brown and having veneers, it's kind of the whitest shit ever, actually. He looks...
No shit, that's the joke. It's the joke because they're wanting him to go all out with it. And if he does, he knows the optics. He's being uber white, but copying the trend. It's funny. And the fact that you can't understand it just tells me you're perpetually calling yourself a victim. You probably count yourself, like, that's probably what it is that you do when to try and fall asleep. You're just like, I am a victim. I am a victim. And tomorrow I will be better. Tomorrow I'll be less of a victim. Jesus Christ, get up off your ass and do something with your life. If you really want to call this racism and appropriating another culture and all that other shit, then fucking, you know what? Do something about it. But you won't. You'll sit here, you'll make your little video. You won't do anything to change anything because you're just writing a fucking trend.
Looks like he should be in a commercial for insurance. But no, guys, he's really angry. No, sorry, actually being Hood means wearing a bulletproof vest. Is that a bulletproof vest? It just looks like a regular vest, like a tactical vest. And
it is. It's a tactical vest. And no, it's funny that you're over here saying like, oh, well, Hood is angry. It's like you're being more racist than the person that you're actually calling racist. You're the one who's identifying these stereotypes and, you know, emphasizing them and talking about them. But Beast didn't do any of that. You don't see him with a bowl of fried chicken or any of that shit. He copied an AI generated image and you're going to go ahead and say he's racist for that. You're a fucking plebeian.
Spilling your money everywhere. Dude, you're making a mess, Hood Mr. Beast. What the fuck? More like rude, Mr. Beast. Clean that up.
Yeah, like I said, leave it to somebody with no funny jokes to not understand comedy.
He kind of looks like a GTA 5 online character. I like the J for Jimmy. Now that's Hood. I got a little J necklace for Jimmy. My name, Jimmy. Mr. Beast did 2 Hood Mr. Beast TikToks. The second one with Kai Cenat.
Hood Mr. Beast, but this time with Kai. Okay, I'm not doing it.
Oh my god. Look out, Mr. Beast. The Hood Mr. Beast is right behind you. He's got so much money. He's gonna spill it everywhere and he's not gonna clean it up. Adding Mr. Lean to the menu right now. Wendy's UK said that. You're adding Mr. Lean to the menu of Wendy's? Sorry, but Mr. Lean won this trend, bro. Why is it always gotta be about winning? Why can't we just all have things that are nice on their own? No one.
Because of people like you. Are you serious? Because of people like you. You're literally criticizing this trend that his fucking fan base created and are having fun with, and nobody is actually having a problem. But then you come along and go, I don't like that, and I don't like that people like that, so you make a video. Like, and here you are asking, why can't we all just have things that we like? Oh my god. Oh my god, this fucking moron, this absolute freaking pile of garbage. You are the reason people cannot have nice things, because as long as you feel that you being offended by something justifies your ability to fucking cause problems for everybody else, be no peace.
One has to win. Mr. Beast is now asking for a Hood Mr. Beast Fortnite skin, which I also don't really approve of. Not to mention, it's just greedy. Fortnite is doing Star Wars right now. This isn't about you. My thing is, I just...
Oh, because they're doing Star Wars, so you're saying Mr. Beast is so incredibly popular that he would take away from Star Wars. So, what you're mad that he's gonna take money away from the Star Wars company because, you know, they don't have enough of that, fucking Lucasfilms and all them, then not enough money over there? Or is it because you just don't like Mr. Beast, so you don't want him in a game that you play and enjoy? Like, this is just hate, dude.
Just don't get what the thing is. What does it do? What does Hood Mr. Beast do? Is he just
makes people laugh and makes bitches like you cry?
The same? He's just the same, but he looks like that? Does he rap? It's really obnoxious that
why would he, if he's a Hood man, why would he need to rap? If he's Hood, why does he need to rap, Eden? Are you saying that because he's Hood Mr. Beast, everybody from the Hood raps? Smells like racism.
in both of the Hood Mr. Beast
That's obviously a fucking joke, but I'm just emulating this moron.
Beast TikTok. Mr. Beast acts so like reluctant to do it. Guys, I don't even want to be hood Mr. Beast. No, dude, it's not like that. No, seriously, I've been blacking out. Is he behind me again? Mr. Beast, you love this. You wouldn't do this if you didn't love doing it and love
Yeah, no shit. It's showmanship. It's funny.
the attention. Ew, Mr. Beast. So Mr. Beast and Kmplxity collabed on Kmplxity's Streamer University stream, and Jimmy decided to make an appearance as Hood Mr. Beast. Why did he show up to an all-black streamer event as Hood Mr. Beast? I guess we'll never know.
Because he was asked for it, because it was gonna be funny, it was gonna get numbers. Like, holy shit, you want this to be about race so goddamn much, bro. What is it with white people wanting to tell everybody else who's a person of color or who has some other nationality other than fucking vanilla that they're being like racism is being thrusted upon them? Jesus Christ, dude.
Linked up. This nigga look like Mr. Beast, but this nigga on some whole other. He has something to say to y'all. And go ahead and play it.
What do you mean it looks like Mr. Beast? No, that is Mr. Beast. I guess I can't say I haven't seen them in the same place at the same time. I technically have.
What up, Streamer University? I got 10 bands here. Kai, I want you to put this under someone's seat and give it to him.
Say less. Look under your seat.
Say less.
That's it? Fuck, I thought he showed up at the streamer event, but he didn't even go. He just did a pre-recorded video. Is this a cameo? This fucking...
So then that defeats your whole argument about him showing up to a all-black streaming event for some unknown reason. Your previous your previous position of being offended at the fact that a white guy pretending to be hood is showing up at a all-black school is null and void because he didn't even fucking go. He just shot a promo. Jesus Christ. And you're not gonna, I highly doubt you're gonna retract what you said.
He sucks, dude. On top of the fact that Streamer University has goddamn DDG in it, that creep freak abuser. I'm starting to feel like I don't really like Mr. Beast or any of these gigantic content creators. So wait.
Yeah, it's called jealousy.
Hood Mr. Beast showed up and said, I have $10,000 for somebody.
No, he had 10. Well, guess it depends. If you're counting 1,000 as a band, yeah. Regardless, are you really upset about a dude giving out free money?
I don't know, give it away. This is just like university. And like Mr. Beast didn't even say why he gave the money or what he was doing.
Who cares why? Who fucking cares, bro? Do you need like an essay on the reason why he gave somebody a fuck ton of money? Well, not even a fuck ton, a droplet and something. Like, Jesus Christ, who the fuck cares? Why? I wouldn't care. If somebody gave me 10 grand, I'd be like, oh, thanks. I would not be asking why. I'd accept it before they decided to change their mind.
Doing there. Kmplxity said that looks like Mr. Beast, but he was different. What the fuck was the point of any of this? This sucks, dude.
The point was for views and to give somebody a good amount of money that they probably desperately need.
I'm sure everyone there thought Hood Mr. Beast was fucking awesome, especially the guy that won $10,000. I feel like it's obvious that Mr. Beast is a really desperate guy. He's constantly
the dude is like almost a billionaire, though I do not find himself being desperate for anything.
Chasing any trend the algorithm spits at him, specifically to grow his audience as much as possible. But at this point,
that's everybody. You don't see somebody covering topics from years ago in an effort to grow, in an effort to be a larger content creator. They follow what is currently a big story in the news cycle. Like, Jesus Christ, dude, you do it too. Like, you cover things that you believe are going to get you views. I highly doubt you would be making videos if you didn't think that they were going to get views or that they weren't going to circulate. God, this person is so fucking disingenuous.
I feel like he's trying to manufacture hype moments to keep his numbers up.
He didn't even make this. You even said in the beginning of the freaking, like you even said in this video that he didn't make the trend, that it was made by somebody else. So how is he creating something in an effort to stay relevant when he didn't even fucking create this? Oh my God, now I am getting annoyed.
Well, he's actually like a stale saltine. He's kind of a boring guy. He couldn't even make Hood Mr. Beast.
A stale saltine? Why? Because he's white? Is that some racism going on? Or is it just a fucking joke?
funny. All he did was show up. Here I am, guys.
He showed up and gave somebody 10 grand.
It's me.
When have you done something better for somebody than that?
8 million likes, please. Even as Mr. Beast's videos get bigger in scope, it feels like he still feels the need to jump on every single trend in order to maintain growth. Not satisfied with just getting consistently high numbers.
Yes, that's called motivation. Something it sounds like you do not understand. So if you are okay with just getting the minimum amount to be able to continue on in life, you are never going to go anywhere in life. You are going to be stuck, you are going to plateau, and eventually you're going to drop off. Here's the great thing, right? Let's say that Mr. Beast is getting 1 million views a video. He wants to get up to 4 million views. So he eventually gets up to 4 million views. Fantastic thing here is he has 3 million views to play with. So if he throws out a video that isn't going to be the biggest banger there is, right, and it drops down to 2 million views instead of the average 4, well, it's still over 1. Whereas if he stayed and maintained 1 million views of video and he throws out one that probably isn't that good of a banger, it drops down, what, let's say not even 1 million, let's say half, 500,000. Guess what? The algorithm bases what was watched last by your fucking by your subscribers, and it decides with the next video or the next live stream on how much it's going to push it amongst your subscribers because of the lack of views in the last one. And everyone knows 500,000 versus 2 million is a massive difference. The guy wants to continue growing. There's nothing wrong with that. He's not freaking trying to take over the world and do some super villain-esque shit.
Sad, but also a little exploitative of a clearly young and impressionable and naive audience. And I think
Oh yes, very exploitative to make toys for kids. Yeah, super exploitative. You know what we really need to do? We need to talk to Disney about how, well, they actually do exploit kids. Okay, so then let's talk to Nickelodeon. Oh yeah, they do that too. Let's talk to Hollywood. Ooh, they do that too. Wow, it's almost like all types of massive production companies exploit children in some way, shape, or form when children is their fucking fan base. Listen, it's not exploitative to make toys and to make things for the fan base, for your audience.
part of this behavior is a fear that if he doesn't do this, he's going to be losing out on a platform that, truthfully, he has worked very hard for a very long time to build. Like, unhealthily hard. To the point where his personality is bled out and been replaced with content.
Can I bury this?
This is just jealousy. That's all this is. This is jealousy. This man who worked so hard to build a multi-million, almost billion-dollar company, I can imagine, guys, he's not doing it for the fun anymore. He's not doing it for the love of the game anymore. He's just doing it because he so desperately wants to stay relevant. Dude, he's a fucking household name, unlike you. He literally could probably start doing movies and stuff like that, go into the music industry, become a producer, or at least like have his hand in so many different pots. Like, he doesn't need to stay relevant if he doesn't want to. He's continuing to do this stuff because he's young and this is what he likes to do. He has the ability to continue to do it. And I'm pretty sure at some point in time, he might retire because he feels like maybe he's done everything that he wanted to do and accomplish. There's nothing wrong with that. Jesus Christ, this stale fucking saltine, as he says, you, sir, reek of desperation for views and fucking absolute envy for Mr. Beast.
Gold Swarm?
It's behavior that you're kind of conditioned into as a YouTuber, but Mr. Beast, I think, is the most extreme example. And realistically, you're only held back from becoming Mr. Beast by the scale you're capable of with your means and your morals. Hood Mr. Beast is a really stupid trend, but him engaging with it, especially the way he is and has, makes me feel like Mr. Beast wants all of the benefits of massive global influence, but none of the responsibility of having to actually moderate the content that you're doing or exposing people to. I wanted to make this video.
What responsibility does he, what moderation is necessary? You haven't given a single shred of evidence of him manipulating, of him taking advantage of anything. You showed him giving money away. How is that him being like, what? How is that a bad thing? Jesus Christ, I hate people like you. I fucking hate people like you.
Because it was like a silly, weird trend or whatever. But I also think it's good for him to keep tabs on what some of the biggest creators on various social media platforms are doing. It just happens to never be like good stuff for the most part. But you know, if you think about it, MrBeast has done some charity and philanthropy.
Well, if you think about it, you know, he's done some pretty amazing things, like, you know, putting 100 wells in Africa, allowing blind people to see, giving, you know, people prosthetics who need them, spending money on a lot of different people's medical expenses. You know, yeah. If you think about it, he's kind of maybe sort of slightly done some good things for people.
Philanthropy before. So I actually take the whole video back. Never mind. Bye.
Yeah, like I said, it's just a faux pas ass fucking video. It's just fucking hell. I hate people like this. And you want to talk about him being desperate to stay relevant? Jesus Christ. I'm out. Bye.
Chaos brews inside the room. Voices of contention blooms. The king's eyes filled with boiling rage. Zeph steps up to the high stage. Explode the silence, break the chains. Never been a better name in the game. In this blood cast fiery flame, words like bullets in your brain.